There's lots of fun for everyone until the setting of the sun. Satisfaction guaranteed.
After Tenorio and good evening, Commonwealth. CNMI residents get a snapshot of their current state of health, thanks to statistics released today. Every 7 weeks, a woman in the CNMI is diagnosed with cervical cancer.
What?
Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the CNMI.
That's crazy.
These findings are part of a new report released by the Department of Public Health.
Yes.
We want the report to be eventually to look at it and say, well, what can I do?
Say hi, mommy.
Not contribute to
Throw a kiss to mommy.
Throw a kiss. And we're hoping that eventually our health report will highlight the positive things that's happening because of people taking charge of their health.
The 2008 Health Data Report encompasses statistics from 2003 until 2007 and covers subjects from communicable diseases to environmental health. Secretary of Public Health Kevin Gomez says the report highlights the prevalence of cancer on islands.
You do have your breast, cervical, lung cancer there, but you also get melanomas, some of the cancers that you rarely see elsewhere. We still get to see them here. We get young kids with leukemia at a higher rate.
According to the report, 15% of all island medical referrals in 2007 were related to cancer.
You look at some of the data on medical referral, and it shows you the number of money that we're spending to ensure that the treatment is available for these people and these individuals, and that those numbers, I'm sorry to say that, we'll probably continue to see a decrease in that, not a decrease.
DPH spent nearly $3.3 million on medical referrals
Pretty
in
face?
2007. DPH spent $3.2 million on
That's not your pretty face.
The report itself
Pretty
was
face.
more like a picture book.
Smart head, smart head. So smart head.
Picture.
Just remember, these numbers are people, unreported numbers.
Pretty
and so there's
face.
still those that are out there, I mean, that we haven't reported or that we're not collecting.
Smart head. Smart head.
Data that we should be getting.
Good
So we can have a better
girl.
representation of our health.
She said the numbers do not encompass the full spectrum of health services provided on island.
So we do really need to start partnering up with the private clinics.
What are you doing? Huh?
You silly girl.
What are you doing?
Dr. J.P. Chin, an epidemiologist, says the report also doesn't reflect the programs and treatments currently in place to combat disease.
We're doing HPV vaccine in the kids now, but we're going to have to wait 20 years before we see a decline. It'll be a real decline, but it's 20 years later.
A CNMI-wide HPV vaccination campaign was launched at the end of 2007. The goal to promote awareness of cervical cancer and to vaccinate 95% of all high school girls.
Till the setting of the sun.
A man is found dead in the driver's seat of a car in Puerto Rico. Police say he died of medical complications. Arthur James Cruz, a 48-year-old Chamorro man, was found Monday at Euro Tire Shop located on Middle Road in Puerto Rico. Cruz apparently had pulmonary edema or fluid in the lungs. Police say Cruz was found in his car, he was not breathing and had no pulse. DPS spokesperson Jason Tarcom says an officer was sent to the tire shop at about 11 a.m.
He also noticed on the floor there was this large pool of blood. He looked at the victim also, and there was blood in the mouth and nose area. Medics responded and they immediately transported the victim to CHC.
Cruz was pronounced dead at CHC, where apparently he was at earlier that day.
Police learned earlier that the victim was actually at the Commonwealth Health Center at about 6 a.m. that morning for a dialysis checkup. He was there for a couple hours and left at approximately 9:10 a.m. that morning. A little less than an hour later, he showed up at the tire shop to have his tire fixed and was fixing his tire when a witness noticed that, an employee there noticed that he was coughing and spitting up blood. The witness did offer him assistance and say, hey, you want me to call the ambulance or the police? And the guy refused. He said, no, thanks.
Cruz was last seen lying down on the driver's seat of his car. Pulmonary edema is
Bye-bye.
a condition where an increased pressure
Bye-bye.
in blood vessels in a person's lungs forces fluid into the air sac.